now on the show as we give you a look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago White Sox. Interleague Baseball next. Lance Lynn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
2 words, innings eater. Good fastball. He's incorporated a new four-seam fastball up in the zone. Gets a lot of swings and misses and a lot of pop-ups. Lance Lynn has quietly turned himself into one of the top pitchers in baseball. And I expect him to pitch really well in this one today.
Pulled toward right center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He swings and grounds it to short. Anderson scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late. You never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Another one sent foul.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson picks it up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Phils get just 1 despite... Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first, as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed. And guys like this, with pop in the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Hoskins shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
So here's Jose Abreu, high in the air out to center field. Number 37 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Wheeler is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, all even at 1 apiece. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got 12 hits in 54 at-bats. And there are 20 strikeouts on the head-to-head ledger as well. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him, 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things, I guess, with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Robert is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Line drive, base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Jimenez is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. So now here is Freddie Galvis. Lifetime against this particular arm. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Grounded softly to the right. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Yasmani Grandal is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Popped him up. Hoskins is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now in the box, Gavin Sheets will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Gregorius is there. They breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We return to Chicago after this. Stepping in once again is number 37. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch. Line hard, deep into left. Jimenez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in next, Bryce Harper. And now the first pitch. Deep down the left field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Andrew Vaughn the next to bat as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Andrew.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCutchen is under it. He's got it 1 away. Next up is Cesar Hernandez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You've got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get it.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone!
Let's go!
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, and it gives the White Sox a 3-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The batter will be Luis Robert. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Next to dig in, Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last debut.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Again, another foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Number 37 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here on this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as we begin the top of the 4th. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Skied into straightaway right. Vaughn will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. 0-1 the count. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And it's fouled away. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Hoskins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Designated hitter, Brad Miller.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Phillies leave a couple. Score holds, it's 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
The third baseman.
So here's Yohan Moncada.
Moncada.
Oh, look at that stop. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Sent out to straightaway center field. McCutchen on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. And he fouls this one off.
Freddie Galvis.
0-1, here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Jimenez. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to stand in is number 37. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 2.
The batter number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1. Striding forward now is the DH. Gavin Sheets comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
On to first, a double play.
Now back.
Base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Good guys held in check here as the lead remains 3-1.